Yeah, put it. Diddle on the fourth. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, dot dot. And then, of course, the accent on the number 1. Looks like that. 1, 2, 3, ba ba bum 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 ba ba. But in paradiddle form.
Oh, okay. So it's like.
Yes. Now slow that down and give me some good hands that look like you know what you're doing. Yeah. That,
my brain needs to do it fast for some reason. It wants
okay, all right. I understand what you're saying. In fact, I had that discussion with a drummer friend, a very good drummer friend, about playing things fast immediately, which sounds like it wouldn't work at all. Because, like when I was first trying to learn book reports, these, I'm just trying to do it really, really fast, but only as a gauge to see like where I'm at relative to like where it needs to be, because I want to play it fast. And so if I try to just smash it out and it sounds like garbage right away, then that at least lets me know the amount of progress that I have ahead of me to get to that spot. Because I can do this, you know, and that's way too fast and it sounds like garbage. So, but if I wanted to get that fast, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I've got at least 5 hours of work to do to get it to there. Versus that, I could still do that faster, but if I want to go a little bit faster, I know I've only got about an hour's worth of work. So I get what you mean by playing it fast. Although most people will respond with, just slow it down and have patience with it, which is not untrue. Oh, try that. I did a 50-50 split with hot water and cold water this time.
I don't feel anything from the outside.
Well, you wouldn't because it's a double insulated cup.
Yeah. Well, I did when it was hot water.
Oh, you did?
I bet.
Oh, that's weird. Give it a try. Slow.
It's still, I can kind of feel it's warm.
It's highly, highly incubated in there.
I don't want to.
You're scared?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Pop this off. And now just sip at it.
I felt.
Yeah.
Kind of hot.
It's warm. It's supposed to be hot water. It's not supposed to be lukewarm water.
I think I want to let it cool down a bit.
All right. We'll leave that sit open, because if you put the lid on it in this double insulated metal cup, then it'll stay hot for like 5 hours. It's brilliant. Okay, one of the things I want to show you this week is how to actually bounce your sticks.
Yeah, I want to learn that.
Yes, you do, because how is that not the coolest thing that any human being could do? Yes, I understand. So I've thought about lots of ways on how to introduce the locomotion to get to that. Do that again. All right. You're center of the bar. You're killing me. You know why I'm having you hit the center of the bar?
So it
Sounds better, and you get a better bounce. Your bounce is totally dead over the nodal point, which meaning, that. It just feels dead. It feels like garbage. The center is where it's at. For feel and for tonality. Okay. Pinch harder. Do this. Pinch really hard there and fan your fingers out for now. just create a deadlock on this. Like, try to crush diamonds underneath your fingers there. And, but you got to get your thumb on the stick. Yes. Okay, now try to just put the other stick down just so you can relax. The more relaxed you are and the more comfortable you are doing this, the higher up a chance you'll have at getting good at this. Having the practice be productive. Okay. Pull out your own finger and put your thumb off to the side and crush. Nothing. Now put your thumb on your finger and now crush that. Now you're going to pop your finger. And all that blood is just burst out like, Old Faithful. Which is a geyser in where's Old Faithful? No, oh, yeah, Yellowstone? Yeah. You know what a geyser is?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't touch that water. You'll die. So, okay, watch this. I'll start crushed, and I'm only going to isolate the fulcrum fingers by fanning these out. And I'm going to crush really, really hard. And I'm going to keep everything as consistent as possible. And now I'm going to let loose. Letting loose. So you can see the spectrum of pinch. If I have no pinch, I have no stick in my hand. And the harder I pinch, the faster and more controlled I get to do those doubles. But now we're going to get Zen Master about this. You're way too choked up. You're killing me. Okay, let's squash that right away. Come to the center and just give me some hits. All fingers. And now just slide. And then slide too far and go all the way to the nub. Slide up and down that spectrum a couple times. Okay, now go back and then just stop at the spot where it's bouncing the most. And you will know by the way it feels. Drummers don't need like a marking. I don't need to put a piece of tape there. I mean, I might for a 3-year-old, just to like cut to the chase. But
I think right here.
Yeah, precisely. I can see it visually just from experience, not because I know how that feels for you. You know how that feels for you. So, anytime you start to, once you start doing more advanced things that require perfect technique, then it'll just be blatantly obvious where you are.
Yeah.
Like when I'm playing all my crazy stuff, there's no way I could play all that crazy stuff here or there. I mean, I could because but but it's not going to be as optimal. Yeah. Okay, that sounds 1,000 times better just in 5 minutes. Uh-huh. Now, come from all I want, your adjustment, and it's not necessarily out like that. Well,
That forces me to go like upside down.
all right, do this. Fulcrum, valley of the thumb and finger. Get 2 out of that. Okay, now do this. Now do this. You can hold the other one normal for now. Do this. Dugga-dut, dugga-dut. Ah, good. You instinctively went to 2 different notes. Just to make it more of a musical experience. Which makes it easier to listen to for now. But now put it back onto one surface, because that's the only real way you're going to truly be able to hear if it's in time. It's got to be the same sound. Okay, now, you tell me.
I think it's off.
Well, it's definitely off.
Yeah, it's off.
But I'm going to have you tell me how it's off so that you know which direction to go to fix it. All right. Crushed and open. These. All right, I'm just going to write down this terminology. Crushed. What does crushed mean? What does that mean?
Like
Versus.
trying to, like, squeezing it really hard.
Which results in what, though? It results in crushing, which is what? What is crushing?
Getting a better thing of it.
Use your words. What is crushed? I want you to think about where I'm going with this. All right, to be fair.
So it lets you have more control on it.
Okay, watch. Bubba bop, bubba bop, bubba bop, bubba. That's me trying to play it as perfectly as I can. Now I'm going to crush it. I'll slide into it. So perfect first. Now I'm going to crush it. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, I'm going to really crush it just to be like super obvious.
Yeah,
What's happening?
That's way too fast. It's like, it isn't, you don't have enough space to go.
Yes, there's the word I wanted you to say. Space. The spacing between the notes, which is the number one word of a whole drummer's paradigm. Spacing. The interval of time in between beats. All right. So now, with deliberate fanned out fingers for now, do this. All right, now, where are you on the stick? Yeah, yeah, way too far forward. We wouldn't have a prayer. You wouldn't have a hope and a prayer to get that down. Okay, do this. We're gonna do the gallop. The gallop. G-A-L-L-O-P. Is gallop O-P?
I think.
The gallop. The gallop is in 12/8, which means what?
12 beats. Yeah.
12 what kind of beats?
12 eighths.
Per.
I forgot what it's called. Per measure.
There you go. Or you could say bar.
A bar.
Jazzers call it. Hey, bar 12. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The measure bar. Bar is the more colloquial thing that musicians will use in general, not just jazzers. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bop, 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 bop. Doot, doot, doot,
Dad?
doot.
What? When is the concert for Wipeout?
It is this Saturday from 10 to 2 at the 805 Board shop. They're having like a swap meet at a flatboard shop.
Yeah, and-
Are you bringing that up for me to hear?
Yeah, Wipeout is the band that the drummer from school is in. Not the sixth
Oh.
grade, but the 8th grade one.
Oh,
just
that kiddo band.
The punk
Yeah.
band that was playing.
I see.
Yeah, they got their first gig.
Oh, well, hey, more power to them. They definitely got some refining to do, but you know, hey, they're in 8th grade. I'm not complaining.
They just graduated.
Amazing punk sensibilities.
Oh, they definitely got the spirit.
Yeah.
I just want to, like, you know, have them sit in a music seminar so we can, like, talk about some real stuff. So they can get good. So they can get to the point where they want to be.
Yeah.
Where they don't even know what's possible yet. At least what's possible under their own hands. I mean, they've seen all the videos of other people doing it, so they know that it's possible. But to bring that possibility, to bring that faith of possibility into your own hands. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum bum. And do that with sticking it for now. Da 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 da, and just bring all your fingers involved. So you're not gonna bounce it this way. Ba 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 ba. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax your face and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Don't be all weird. Just let the wrist fly.
I'm just listening.
You're stuck in the middle gear between bounces and sticking it. So there's a spectrum between sticking it and bouncing it. Watch this. Here's me sticking it, meaning that 1-to-1 ratio. I move once, I hit once. Doot, 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 doot. That's sticking it. Now, as I speed that up, my hand shifts. There's like 1,000 little gears in there. Like a car has 5 gears, it's nothing. Our hands have like 1,000 gears, and it's just switching gears ever so slightly to then go into the gear of bouncing it. Watch this. 1-to-1 ratio. And so then there's not 1-to-1 ratio, and then a 1-to-2 ratio. Here's the 1-to-2 ratio. I move once, and then 2 actions. And that's more pronounced the faster I go with a true bounce. So here's the spectrum. Gear change, gear change, gear changing. I could have done that smoother right there. So know that there's a difference and that you're stuck in the middle gear right now. Just for now, wide open, 1-to-1 ratio. Do. In fact, just do that here. Do double stops with your hands. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say it. Count. 1, 2. All right, let's slow down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. You do it by yourself. Count.
I'm not good enough.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's brand new. You're about to get good at it.
1, 2, 3,
In 3 minutes from now, that's going to be way better. So just do the work.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Slow it down.
1, 2, 3.
Start with 1, a 2. Say this. 1, a 2, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. See, not even 3 minutes. What was that, 50 seconds? Now it's all of a sudden better? Oh, I can't do this. I'm not good at it. No one's good at anything that they don't know how to do. They have to work at it. They have to practice. So, most of your peers don't have the patience to get good at things. Those are the one marshmallow kids. You know about the marshmallow experiment?
I think.
Clinical experiment, one marshmallow on the table, kid in chair in front of marshmallow, the adult in the room. The clinician says, okay, little Tommy, if you can have the patience to wait and not eat that marshmallow, I'm going to leave. And when I come back, and if that marshmallow is still there, I'm going to give you 2 marshmallows. Oh, so this is a study about the ability to exercise delayed gratification, to delay the gratification of eating the marshmallow, because what kid doesn't like sugar? So the kids who just, clinician leaves the room, and they got to sit there for some unknown period of time. Not like, oh, I'm going to be back in 30 seconds, so you can struggle with your own boredom and impatience for 30 seconds. No, just a indeterminate amount of time. Clinician leaves, kid goes, that kid is in jail. Because there's no patience, there's no self-control, there's no inner locus of control to have the patience to just, no. I'm going to wait for 2 marshmallows. I'm going to delay for the sake of getting an even better reward. The kids who just sat there, they're the CEOs. They're the presidents of the world. The one marshmallow kids, they're in jail. Of course, this is on a spectrum, and not every one marshmallow kid ends up, locked behind bars. You understand. Mm-hmm. So don't be a damn one marshmallow kid. 2 marshmallows. Delay your gratification. Put in the work. Do this with me. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Say it. 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1. Okay, that's the rhythm. That's the gallop. That's what I'm calling the gallop. So now, you're going to then transfer, don't get all stiff on me, you're going to transfer, you're going to go from sticking it to then bouncing it. But for now, which that's a lot to ask for, just try to do this. And you put that other one in there. And those are true bounces. I could go da-da-din. See what I'm doing? I'm putting in the other note. I'm putting in that other missing note, the second of the triplet, to make sure that I'm having a true 3-note spacing. Because I could do this all day long. And I'm not going to really know if that's in a triplet form. I could do it in a quadruple form. So that's not triples. Mm-hmm. The gallop is just the easier thing to do. So now do this. So right, slow down. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And say 1, 2, 3 as you do it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now, 1, 2, 3, 1. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. speed it up. Okay, so that's the gallop. And so we're putting the cart ahead of the horse a little bit right now. But I want you to get that rhythm under your belt. So because this is the way we're going to practice what we're about to do right now. Show me this. Notice that, oh, okay, I know. Do this first. At the fulcrum. And lift only here. Notice that nothing happens. The stick isn't going up and down. So now, what do I need to do? What other element, okay, I have this element. What other element can I add to, what other contact point can I do to the stick? If I do this, that the front of the stick will go up. What needs to happen?
The thumb or the ring finger?
No. If I only get this, and now with your other hand,
With my other hand.
think about your other hand. What can you do? You're on the right track. So if you're lifting here and you want that to go up, what needs to happen here? What can you, yes, watch. If I now lift, boink, now it goes up. So that other finger is just this. It's just the back of your hand. That's all that's happening. So when I go down and I want to come back up, it's got to touch the back of my own hand. So just do this. You can have a loose program. You can just drop and then lift. And it lifts because it's touching right there.
It's something in the way.
There's something in the way, exactly.
So it doesn't just...
So our whole hand is in the equation here. Yes. Keep playing around with that. Now try to do a slower bounce, but have it be a bounce. You got the right idea. Let me get out of the way here.
Pretty hard.
Yes, okay. Well, yeah, which is why it's hard, which is why it's so cool when some guy can do it for real. No one's impressed when someone does something easy. When someone does something easy well. People are only impressed when someone does something difficult well. So, although we're not doing this for the sake of impressing, we're doing this for the sake of sharing music. We're all a little bit divas. You know, I'm definitely guilty of, showing off, but at the end of the day, it's, for the sake of playing music for other human beings to experience. So, do this. Both sticks with just that. And I'm going to pinch really hard. I'm going to pinch decently. Like, show me this. What you looking for?
The other stick.
Oh.
Just water all over.
I shellacked that, so the water won't penetrate. Polyurethane is better for waterproofing. Okay, do this. Give me the 4-finger fulcrum. Okay, all right. Now do this. So at the fulcrum, right? Now do this. And now slow the bounce. We're doing it like this to prevent the ability to manhandle the stick. Slow it down. It's gonna bounce. Ah. Yes. Left hand. You're not gonna do any manipulations here. You're just gonna throw it down and let this pivot out of bounds. Yes, yes. Really turn in French grip position. Just like this way. You can do a turn. Just so that this is on top and that this is on bottom for now. Yeah. Now I get a few bounces out of it. Yes. Now do both hands together. Oh, see that? That was a good one. So watch this. If you can get the sticks to go like this, do, and bounce together. I just did a perfect one a moment ago. No promises. Oh, that one was on the money. Oh, that was pretty good. That looked that. All right. Make sure you're being consistent with your fingers. Like whatever you're gonna do, make it consistent between the hands. Ah, that was pretty. That was decent.
Yeah. It has different ones of those.
Oh, good catch. Good catch. Oh, I took off. Let me give you these bad boys.
These are a lot bigger.
Yeah, deal with it. That one was decent, but you have no chance of getting symmetrical bouncing if you have one over the nodal point, one over the center. Go a little smaller, just less of a motion, just slight up and slight down. And if you put your fingers together, try this. So 4 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus the pinkies, and then put your fingers together, like touch your fingernails together, like slide your fingernails interlocked with each other. And so now you have like a uniformed double fulcrum. And you don't have to lift your arms so much. Just do exactly what I'm doing. Just little babies. Yes.
Yeah.
And then you can do this. I'm controlling those bounces. Try that. Oh, do this. Okay, forget trying to put it into a gallop form. Forget about timing it. Just show me this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Be more consistent. Hit that cat every single time. Nothing over here. Control it. Control your motion. Because if you don't have control over this, that has no chance. Good. Left hand. There you go. Yes, good. That's surprisingly controlled. So what you can do to build up to this is, and you can do this. Where are my butter knives? Oh, here they are. Nope. I revamped my stick bag. Okay. Now do it with this. You can practice this at home. You all have butter knives. And that's going to be in a thumb up position just because of the ergonomics, just the shape of these handles. Just give me a double stroke roll with some butter knives.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
They're so short.
Yeah, well, but they are bouncy. They're extraordinarily bouncy. Just here, I'll do one, you do the other. Find the fulcrum of that. Where does it bounce the most? Pinch. Give it a good solid pinch.
Around here, I think.
Yeah. So now pick up both and see if you can get bugga 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 bop.
I don't think I can go that far.
Okay, well don't try to do it like me. All right, that's my fault. I shouldn't put forth that example of going too fast. Do double stops. Dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it. You're a little bit choked up. Yes. You're choking up. Oh, nice. Nice 4-stroke roll there. Unintentional though. This. Which is just 1 2 1 2, but it's 1 1 2 2. All right. Now try to get this. Dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it. Like, give me 4 even strokes. You're too choked up and you're not pinching hard enough. Yeah, instantly better. Okay, now forget that malarkey and pick up some sticks and give me a double stroke roll.
Yeah, it's really heavy. I think I can do better.
What I will do is pull off the other one so that they can be, so they have a chance of being symmetrical. Ah, that's really on there. All right, that's cool. Do this. Just give me some explicit presses. Okay, give me this. Show me, crush that stick and then just relax. Show me a perfect drumming hand. And now, just lightly, just double stops press. Hands apart, killing me. Smaller, smaller. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to do a spectrum from a press to then relaxing a little bit, to relaxing a little bit, relaxing a little bit, until it becomes 2. Just do it with one hand for now. Do this. Do exactly this. Press, 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 and then I'm loosening, and then it becomes 2. Choke back slightly.
Huh?
Choke back slightly. There you go. So, okay, show me some smalls. Sit up straight, relax your face. Yes, and breathe, good. Do exactly this. Watch me do it the whole time. And then I'm thinking about relaxing this, relaxing the pinch, so then it becomes 2. Watch me do this whole thing. See that? Just relax into it. Go from a press. All right, sit up, soldier. Sit at the edge of your seat a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay, all right. Pinch a little harder. Don't let your thumb fall off. Don't get all weird with your body. Yes. Are you experiencing this as way better than half an hour ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called doing the work.
Yeah.
It's called 2 marshmallows, baby. 2 marshmallows.
Can we try something on the drums?
Yes, we can. Show me what you got. Impress me.
Can we use a towel for the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Good call. And in fact, use
I almost caught it like I touched it.
but that was a bad throw, I'm sure. He just immediately agrees. That's hilarious. Where are my... Those sticks are obviously way too big. Oh, here they are. Here. Oh, you wanted to play. Okay. Do this. If you want to do some bouncing stuff, play right up there.
Wow, that's such a different sound.
Oh, yeah. Now we're playing on a real drum. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's how you practice on a hand drum in class.
Yeah. You got a whole spectrum. All right, now look at this position. We were doing this again. Get your pinky in the game. Just go right at the top. Yeah. Now left hand. Try with these. Those are way better. These are $40 sticks. These are $10 sticks. Okay, look at this. There we go. Smaller. And slow down the bounce. Open up. Let it bounce. Dig it. Okay. Do this. With one hand, do this. Press into it first.
That's a pretty cool sound.
Yeah, it is. You want to hear a cool sound? We'll get there. Give me those bounces. Now, see if you can start doing the gallop. And fan the other fingers out. Fan the other fingers out for now. Like, just hold them out. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Pinch harder. Show me some presses. Don't let your thumb go off the stick. Burnt, burnt.
It hurts because I'm like digging into that.
Oh, you're gonna get a blister right there for sure.
I think I did get a blister.
No pain, no gain. Okay, the drummer's blisters are here. You're not gonna get a blister. Well, you might get a blister there, but you're more likely just gonna go straight to a callus here, here, and then if you're doing, 4 mallet stuff, then you're just gonna have a nightmare of calluses everywhere. So the drummer calluses for sure, it's a thing. So, blood, sweat, and tears. Ready, set, go. Give me the spectrum, and you can go small. Okay, give me a small but long. Give me a small yet long bounce. And now of course if I try to do that here, what's going to happen? Nothing. Try to do it too far. Nothing. Right at that bounce spot. Give me a long bounce. Yes. Goes off that space. Yeah, just give me a solid structure here and keep that closed, but you can still open and close that pressure. Ah, I see what you're doing. Watch it. Now, check this out. You want an advanced technique to practice and drive yourself nuts? Watch this. I'm going to press initially, but then I'm going to let go. It sounds like this. Do it up here. So press and then let go. Whoops, I did let go. Watch my hand. Don't watch the action. Watch my hand. Like I'm pressing, but I still have momentum, and then I just open, and then there it was. Oh, yes. Practice that. You want to get good at buzz rolls? Practice that. And what you are practicing is gauging that pressure. It's all about the pressure. If it's too much, it's too much. It's too loose, it's too loose. And being able to play with that pressure. And the ultimate playing around where the buzz roll type of stuff pressure is the you could literally let go. Try literally just letting go. But give me a tighter, smaller, like. Yes, yes. Now give me two presses, both hands. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Weird. I'm like an alien. or something.
It is a bit of a bizarre sound, I agree. Now speed up the hands. Watch this. And now all I'm going to do is speed up the hands. Ah, good. Ah, do that with your left hand, hotshot. Okay, now with the right hand, show me a perfect drum hand and crush that stick. Flip it over so I can see. And now just relax. And now all you're going to do, you're going to maintain the pressure here, but all you're going to do is just come away slightly. So what we're doing for the sake of exaggeration is fanning out the fingers entirely, but all you need to do is just lift them just slightly, because all it needs is this much space to buzz. It doesn't need this much space to buzz. It just needs a tiny bit of space. Now look at that thumb. Look at that thumb. Put the thumb on the stick. Choke back.
Yeah, that's already starting to hurt right there.
Good, good. What you can do is just like rub on that gently. Even like in your classroom or something, you can just like take a pencil and just like rub on that. Just as like a gradual way to build up a callus there, as opposed to just like blisters, playing drums for an hour, blisters, blood, bandages, gross, although that is a bit of a rite of passage to, blood, sweat, and tears, and pus from blisters. Or you can just kind of like gradually build into it by doing this. I mean, this is so calloused right there. I've just had like a permanent callus there my whole life, at least since I was 9 when I first started playing. But yeah, when I was your age and my fingers were just like supple flesh, then yeah, blisters and calluses, it's the name of the game. So you should feel proud. If you get a blister there, you should show it off. Take a picture, post it on the internet, and like, look, I'm getting better. I have proof. And if you're getting the blisters in the wrong spot, then.
One time, I think I did get a blister on one of my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got another. I got one on my foot, like right here, because I was for roller derby. We had this thing where we just skated around the track for like 4 hours straight, and then at some times I was like, leaning my foot like this or like.
Yeah, you're
this,
pronating a little bit, yeah.
and it just rubbed a ton and made a blister there.
Yeah, but then that blister, then that skin breaks, but then it grows back stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Buzz rolls are pretty cool, huh? And watch this. And while we're talking about buzz rolls, so let's turn this down. Okay, now do this. Oh, in fact, just do 1 hits, and as you turn it, hear how it's loose right now? It feels like garbage. You're just going to turn it just to the point where it stops buzzing. Right there. No more. If you go more, your drum sounds like garbage. Well, let's do it. Watch this. Okay, let's get back into it. Too loose, too loose. Right there, perfect. But now if I go all the way, now the snares are too stretched. Listen, okay, let's do the whole spectrum. Go all the way down. Okay, now notice the difference between this sound and this sound. Oh, whoops. Versus, you hear there's a shh, shh, shh. You want the shush, shush, shush there. Because if you want a nice buzz roll that actually sounds like a roll, you need the shush. Let's listen to it all the way up. Okay, so listen for the lack of sounds really tight and perky. So remember the sound. 1. Now remember this sound. You hear how there's a in there? That's what you want out of your drum. Yes, because if these are too tight, then they don't vibrate as much.
I thought it was like a table or something.
A cat in here. Rim shot. This is a rim shot. This is a ping shot. This is a super ping shot. Show me a rim shot. So come to here and come to here so that it's touching on both surfaces. And now just, there it is. Yes. That's a rim shot. Now do a spectrum and pull back. Now come this way with it. Watch this. This. That's something to practice. Boop, boop, beep, beep, beep. It starts to sound kind of pingy, which is why we call it a ping shot, especially on a modern marching snare drum. You do that on a modern, like big, loud, crazy loud rim shot. You do a ping shot on a marching snare drum. Ping, like it rattles your brain. And the first word you think of is your brain has been like pinged. Ping. And it gets that ping sound because of the resonance of the snare itself. It sounds kind of pingy relative to this. That sounds like a shot. This sounds like a ping. Because we're getting the higher frequencies of the drum, because we're not hitting, we have a radius. You know what a radius is? Yes, better. So we have this, along the radius, we have different sounds. Even just without the rim shot. Oh, and by the way, if you're doing concert snare drum stuff and you want as good of a buzz roll as possible, 1, you adjust it to where it barely stops bouncing, and that the snares are aligned. You want to play over the snares. Imagine this is flipped over and this is on the bottom. We want to play here, not over here. We want to play over this because the pressure wave, the air pressure wave is shooting from that top head down into this. So therefore, if we want as good of a buzz roll as possible, we want to play basically we want our snares to be like this, not like this, because then we're not, because if we play up here, now we're not over the snares. The snares are here. So line this up properly. Yeah. You basically want your snares pointed at the conductor. Oh yeah. It's a very subtle detail. Let's see if we can hear it. I can hear it.
Yeah, I can.
But now you have to make sure you're playing on the same radius. Come all the way up here.
Yeah, I can hear the difference.
Yeah, it's got to be along this. If you're going to do an A/B testing, it has to be A/B testing like this versus that. You know, this versus that. So you have to be consistent about it. You have to be scientific about it. Same amount of pressure, same spot along the radius. I just come to a different spot. The snare drum is obviously the coolest drum in the drum world. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this is.
Yeah, I think that we're going to get me a new drum set sometime soon, hopefully.
Oh, okay. So, no.
So I want a recommendation.
Oh, okay. Well, I gave your mom a whole. Well, depends on your budget. If you want to go for it, then what I have to say can matter. But if you just want to go, you know, relatively cheapo, then the extent of my expertise becomes irrelevant. If it's just a cheapo kit, if it's just, and a beater kit is fine, except not as beater as the one you've got. I mean, it literally has to be able to stand up. It can't be missing pieces. It needs to have at least 3 legs for the floor tom, or mounted.
I think that it originally had all of the stuff intact, and then I just
didn't know what you're doing. You neglected it, and all the pieces fell off. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you had $10,000 to blow, then we could have a whole. We could meet at the library and put out spreadsheets and post-it notes for brainstorming. But if you just want another functional beater set, then whatever at the pawn shop. The guy at that pawn shop, he has. Okay. He is a drummer himself. I don't know how good of a drummer he is, but good enough to where when I looked at his stock of what he had, I agreed with his prices. And I said, and then he said, well, yeah, I'm a drummer. It's like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. You clearly know what you're doing. He has his cymbals priced appropriately. Cymbal pricing is pretty fickle if you don't know what you're doing. So, okay, if you just wanted a quick, accessible way to go look at some kits, he's got some.
I think he has 3.
Yeah, he's got 3 or 4 in the other room, probably in a stack, not set up at all. I mean,
one of them, I think 1 or 2 of them were set up when we were there.
Okay, how about this? You already are a consummate, meaning a good enough. You're already a good enough drummer. You're already a good enough musician to know what you're hearing and what you're feeling if you go audition those sets. And know this, though, that maybe it's a great set, but it just needs to be tuned up more.
Okay.
Maybe it's a horrible set that happens to be tuned pretty good, which, the tuning isn't going to sound good on a bad set, so that's nonsensical. But
photo of one of the sets I wanted.
How about this? How about this? Y'all go do some reconnaissance, see what's out there, and get it down to like, okay, this one or that one, and then you can text me, and then I can rendezvous with you there. If you're at that pawn shop, even if you're down in Santa Maria, then at Guitar Center, which is why I say Santa Maria, because there's a guitar center in Santa Maria.
I think the main question would be, because we were talking about getting a smaller set, and I know I'm getting
Whatever. Oh,
doing the video.
it's cool.
Is that what we would want to look for? Because it seemed to be, well, it was the smallest kit that they
Yeah.
had at the time. This was about 3 weeks ago.
What is your definition of smallest?
Like most compact, I think.
Like
I don't know. It was the terms.
the least amount of drums, or the small, or literally smaller drums?
Yeah, there was
Physically.
a term he was using about the physical size of.
Oh, the diameter of the drums.
Yeah.
The smaller the drums, the better. I hate big toms. They sound like garbage, and they're impossible to tune. Well, not impossible, but you know. Smaller drums are easier to tune, and they eventually sound better anyway. And it's a cooler sound. I don't want like I want bing bing bing. Like I want a drum that's lively. Yes, this is about the idea. Those cymbals are absolute garbage. But then if it's just a beater set, then it doesn't matter. You know, and he's freshly 11, so yeah, just
Right on.
as you go along, prove to your mom and dad via getting better and better at this, and they have to hear you practicing. Buy a set, and if they hear you making a racket in the garage for hours on end, they'll be like, huh, Flint is he's really into this. And so maybe for his 13th birthday, we'll splurge for a slightly, not as much of a beater set. Or maybe into the realm of, oh, so those drums sound kind of good. And then we can have a real conversation. But yes, to answer your question, this is the right idea, for sure. And I have it very clearly displayed. Are you guys text keepers? Do you guys keep your texts, or you just instantly?
Well,
Some
what do
people.
you mean? No, we're not deleting texts.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, yeah.
So the one I sent to inevitably both of you at the same time, the one where I have all the drum stuff, I clearly lay out also what kind of hardware and like the boom stand, like that stand versus just a straight up pole, because
Set it on top of above stuff.
because drums are in the way of other drums. I would want my tom to be at the level of my snare, but I can't because there's this dumb drum in the way. So therefore, I need my drums to go like this and also cantilevering out to other radial positions. Like I need that ability. So especially with cymbals, and especially with a ride cymbal over on my right-hand side, I want a boom stand. So all of those such details are you have what you need in that text.
Right on. Thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And if you want to, I will show up to a local place, even if like some guy in town he's on Craigslist or whatever.
Well, I appreciate
I'll come over and vet one of them for you.
it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, let's go shoot some hoops and get out of here. In fact.
Flint, notebook.
Oh yeah, and grab the and the thingamajig. Oh, and grab that Post-it. Grab the Post-it that I wrote down in front of my.
Both of them are just
Oh,
I think just this one.
sure. Take that one too. That's called a cheese, by the way. When you put a diddle on something, it's called a cheese. So we come out here and we do these we shoot some baskets, and and inevitably turns into a bit of a more tutelage for body mechanics. So let's take a look. I love this lower rim. Oh, by the way, I got 15 the other day from the free throw line. My new record. Yeah, 15 in a row. Let's see if I can get at least one right off the bat without even shooting it yet. Oh, denied. Air ball. All right, 2 hands on the ball. That's why it's going into the bush. 1 hand. Stand right here, just point blank. 1 hand only, because if you have your other hand on it, especially if it's below, you're gonna interrupt the trajectory. If I'm moving this ball towards you, but then if I have my hand here, it's gonna get deflected, so don't inadvertently deflect. So 1-handed shots for now. Just stand here and just flick with the wrist. And pause.
I need to count up.
Yeah, count to 3,
My arm.
pause. Think about the mechanics involved.
3.
Oop,
1, 2, 3.
there it is. So, but a really fun way to practice this, especially if you don't have a basketball hoop, is to get some baseballs, get like a couple dozen baseballs, and just practice throwing those into a basket, even in the living room, so it's easy. Oh, and now that this thing is, low, now I get to do this. Right? I missed my approach. Oh my God, it's so satisfying. All right, let's see if I can get fancy. Yeah, stuffing it. Focus, 1 hand. All right, really hold it here and just, it's a small motion. Stand a little slightly closer. And think about pointing your elbow at the basket. So I can have my elbow out, or I have my elbow in. Pull your elbow in a little bit. Pull it here. Face it. Here, do this.
I need to work on my accuracy.
Yeah, but you need to work on your accuracy by working on your body mechanics.
Oh, right.
Okay, do this. Point your elbow at the basket. See how my elbow is pointed at the basket? Not out here. It's pointed this way so that it can go straight. That was way better. Elbow straight. Point at that elbow. Yes, yes. These might as well be going in. Yes, good. Good. Focus, soldier. Patience. Patience. No more missed shots. Every missed shot you have is a year off of your life. You were gonna live to 100, but now it's 99. 98. Don't get down to 12. Focus. You just don't have the patience. Quit being a 1 marshmallow kid. Stand there and do it right. Yes, see? If you just think, make the basket, you'll make the basket. Yes. Now we're talking. And every 5 shots you get in a row, you get that life back. All right, 4. 97, 96. Slow it down. Focus. Elbow pointed. Point that elbow. Just make it one simple motion with backspin on the ball. Stand up closer. 95. All right, you paused. I like that. I like that look of determination in your eyes there. That shows me that you're pausing. Elbow. Yes. Yes. Okay. Aim small, miss small. Heard this term before? If you're shooting a gun, and if I'm aiming at something, I want to hit that something, I don't aim for the whole thing. I aim for a small little tiny detail, like a bird's eye. You don't aim for the bird, you aim for the bird's eye. Or, the center mass. Aim for the spine, you'll do just fine, right? So, aim for right here, not for generally up there. Aim right smack in the middle. Put that ball right, you stand up a little closer. Put that ball right there. Now, don't use the backboard. Yes, aim small, miss small. Say it.
Aim small, miss small.
Yep. Good. Now do it with your left hand. Ambidexterity. Okay, well that wasn't half bad. Stand up here and do it. Yes, that was the best one you've done. How ironic. Just a control.
Somebody that is, I think, ambidextrous.
No one's actually ambidextrous. Maybe there's some one savant kid, but no.
He plays baseball, and he can bat really well with. He can bat pretty well with both hands.
Yeah, pretty well, but not ambidextrously. He can approach it, and me, as a pro drummer, I'm pretty darn ambidextrous, but my left hand will always be my freaking left hand, slowing the whole caravan down. My left hand is just an IQ of 83. This is an IQ of 200. Never, ever in my life will I ever become ambidextrous definitively. Pretty close. Right now, your left hand's IQ is 1, and your right hand IQ is 100. So there's a drastic difference. At least mine is like 83 and 200, which is not that much of it. Well, shoot the basketball. What was that? That was a lack of concentration. This is the kind of concentration needed. You have to conjure this kind of concentration while sitting down at the drum set. If you can't shoot a basketball with patience, you're not going to be able to drum with patience. This is fundamental. Shoot that basket. Patience. Get it poised first. Just hold it there first. You can't even hold it there. If you can't hold it there, you're definitely not going to be able to shoot a basket. So just break it down to its most elemental Okay. Walk around, just walk around with that in your left hand and poise it up on your fingertips. Fingertips, fingertips. Now run with it. Now run back, fingertips. Okay, now get over here. Ooh, I saw a skinned knee about to happen. All right. Now get over here. Now that you can hold it. Yes.
I don't know how to hold it.
Yep. No chance of doing. All right, just do this. Oh, okay. All right.
Almost.
Pause. Count to 3. Get it here first. Point that elbow. Count to 3. That had better control. Now adjust. You're throwing it over here. Now adjust to throw it over here, and as a result, it'll probably even out. So throw it over here. Oh, look at that. Straight at the basket. You hit that hoop dead on. All right. Left hand, shoot it over here. Okay. Don't actually shoot it over there. Just magically do the balance to where it goes in the basket. Oh. Yeah, that had no chance because you're still walking. You ain't no Steph Curry. But you could be if you had the patience to be a 2 marshmallow kid. 2 marshmallows. Stand there and give me 2 marshmallows. Quit being impatient. Focus. I know, this is very drill sergeant-ish. Come on, soldier! Give me what you got!
Your left hand is starting to hurt.
Oh, your left hand is getting all crampy and twitchy?
Yeah.
All right, stand here and give me your right hand. With patience. Don't just throw it up there like some Neanderthal. Too many beans. All right, slow it down. Patience. See what happens? I had to tell myself, be patient, and then I made the shot. Definite correlation. Oh, it's so satisfying. Yeah, I feel like Michael Jordan. I feel like Larry Bird. Oh, denied. White boys can't jump, huh? Oh, there we go.
I thought it was closer.
I just barely. Oh, what did I do to the basket?
It changed, like,
I don't have it screwed down very tight, deliberately. There it is. One-handed for now. See, we just stand here and get it up there. No wind up. Still got the hops. Still got some spring chicken in me. Although now that I'm 43, the geriatrics are like, hello, knock, knock.
Ready for your denture fitting.
Oh, geez. Denture fitting. That's pretty quintessential right there. Oh yeah, stretching, hot bath.
Sunday turning 21 or 41.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that'll be fun.
for me it was 43 this year. 42, I felt still felt like I was invincible, but this year it's like, oh, okay. I guess mortality is real. But if I come out here and shoot baskets, then that, keeps me. And now that I have a goal from the free throw line, 15 baskets. So if I create data like
Let's
this,
see if I can make one.
yeah, with one. All right. Try it again. You could do this. Two hands. Boom. Yeah, like the guys who throw it from half court, sometimes they just do an even, not this to the side, but even, just pow. And then there's a tension. Yeah, then there's a tension there that gets built up, and then it releases now. Boom. Put your legs into it too. Like get down and like really spring your whole body into it. Whoa! There we go. Now that has potential to get in there. All right, show me that Herculean throw. Whoa! I wish I had a spotter that could just like do this for me all day. I hate chasing this ball around.
All right, let's give it 2 more shots and then.
All right, at least you hitting the rim counts for today. Counts for today.
So much, Sam.
Ugh. Now I'm tempted to like raise it up a few inches because I can dunk that pretty easily. I should give myself.
Like in order to, what did you have to do? Like, did you get a new fitting for it, or?
Oh, I just came back here and just unscrewed the
Oh, okay.
and just
It's just a feature that already had existed before.
yeah, this thing just slides down based on tension.
That's cool.
Dribble like a soccer ball, huh? Ugh. That's pretty obnoxious with a basketball, hard and stiff. All right, you've got the power to get it over here, but with a running start like the NBA players.
You keep on looking at the mark and not at your goal. Like, keep your eyes on the goal.
Yeah, forget about where you throw it from. Good observation, Dad. Even the NBA players, when they're running, they slow down to shoot their ball. So for you running to shoot a ball, like no NBA player is running while shooting a ball, unless like it's a Hail Mary from half court. So the better way to do it, although this is boyishly fun to in a shot put kind of way, but the way to do it is to get scientific and up closer. Ah, soccer moves, okay. Does he play soccer?
No.
Yeah, well, you should. Anything full body. Although the roller skating and the roller derby is.
Yeah, last year we were learning swimming.
Yeah.
All right, good. Swimming is the greatest exercise because there's no wear and tear on the body. There's no like hard cartilage, bone, tendon trauma. You can't hurt yourself in the water. I mean, you might be able to throw your back out, but swimming, the fittest people, like the strongest people, like full body strong, swimmers, because they're having to resist in a 360, in an orbital way. Everything is hard. Water polo people,
Oh yeah.
Forget about it. Water polo.
Mom's was water polo.
Yeah, you want to feel the strength of someone who's got some legitimate strength. Just wrestle with a water polo person, or a wrestler. You know, even better.
All right, bud.
Whew.
Thanks, Sam.
All right, toodaloo, guys.
Got it.
See, it turns into the shooting the baskets turns into pedagogy. Pedagogy. Do. Let's study my own shot. I'm gonna roll back the footage and see if I can. All right, where's that line? Here's the line right here. Free throw line. All right. I got 15 of these the other day. In a row, baby. All right, pressure's on. On camera and the whole 9 yards. That's just embarrassing. Okay. Here we go. Different ball. All right, I'll take it. Ooh, nothing but net. Those are satisfying. 3. All right, we counting here? All right, fine. Ooh, another nothing but net. So I always do a consistent thing when I do my free throw. I have a little ritual like the NBA players do, right? 1, 2. I dribble from my right over to the left and left over to the right, and then I go. So 1, 2, step, step. I do 2 little steps. So I'll come back a little bit actually. So 1, 2, step, step. Oh, 5. Consistency, baby. It's the name of the game. 1, 2, step, step. Oh, 6. I didn't follow through on that one. I stopped short. So I'm putting too much oomph into it if I'm having to let go of pressure here. So right, left, step, step. 7. I'm not cracking under the pressure of being watched. This is good. Although, you know, the likelihood of anyone actually watching this is pretty zilch. All right, ritual. 1, 2, step, step. Aw, 7. I'll take it. All right, see you, gang.